Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something truly legendary, the Leviathan. Ever heard of this mythical sea monster? It's a fascinating figure that pops up in a bunch of cultures. In this video, we'll explore where Leviathan came from, how it's represented in art and literature, and what it means for us today. All right, let's start with the origins of the Leviathan. The first place we really see this creature is in the Bible, specifically in the book of Job. Here, it's painted as this massive sea creature, symbolizing chaos and, honestly, a bit of evil. But Leviathan isn't just a biblical figure. In ancient Near Eastern mythology, we also meet Tannin, a similar monstrous creature. These stories often paint Leviathan as part of creation myths, representing the chaos that existed before order came into the world. Isn't it wild how the imagery of a giant sea monster can be tied to ideas of creation and chaos? Over time, the legend of Leviathan has morphed from just a religious figure into something ingrained in our literary and artistic expressions. Now that we understand where the Leviathan story came from, let's chat about how it's portrayed in literature and art. One of the most notable literary mentions comes from Dante's Inferno, where Leviathan lurks as a fearsome creature. Milton's Paradise Lost also features it, showing the depth of its symbolism. In these works, Leviathan represents temptation and chaos, not just an old-school monster. When it comes to art, let's not forget how artists in the Renaissance portrayed this beast. Imagine gigantic swirling waves, with the Leviathan rising from the depths. Pretty dramatic stuff. Fast forward to modern times, and we see the Leviathan popping up in movies, video games, and all sorts of pop culture. All right, friends, let's dive into the juicy bit, Leviathan in today's pop culture. Ever watched a horror movie that had a mysterious sea monster? Some of those inspirations come straight from the Leviathan legend. Films like The Meg showcase enormous sea creatures that could totally be distant cousins of our mythic friend. Plus, in fantasy series, filmmakers and writers often take the concept of the Leviathan to explore themes of fear and the unknown. Video games, too, just can't resist including the Leviathan. Titles like Final Fantasy feature this epic creature as a summon or boss, so players get to battle or team up with this legendary sea monster, which adds a layer of excitement. And how could we forget TV shows? From paranormal mysteries to animated series, Leviathan always finds a way to creep into our screens, adapting and transforming while keeping the essence of that ancient myth alive. Now, let's look at what Leviathan means for us in today's world. It's more than just a sea monster. It symbolizes our fears about nature, the unknown, and even environmental concerns. When we think about the vast oceans, the Leviathan serves as a reminder of the power of nature and our struggle against chaos in our lives. It represents both a fearsome challenge and a call for harmony. Let's face it, wrestling with our fears can be daunting, and the Leviathan captures that struggle perfectly in our modern storytelling. To wrap things up, the Leviathan's journey from ancient scripture to modern pop culture is nothing short of fascinating. It's incredible how this mythical creature continues to resonate with audiences today. Whether we're reading about it in literature, seeing it in movies, or even talking about it casually with friends, Leviathan endures. Now it's your turn. How do you interpret Leviathan? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Leviathan, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our related videos on mythical creatures to feed your curiosity. Let's keep this adventure going. Catch you in the next video.